And when you look at the pros and cons of the OS now that the release to manufacturers is allowed to be reviewed, we're allowed to say whatever we think about what they've produced. Ed, maybe we could start with you. Let's start with what you think that they've done well, because I know that there's a lot of complaints about what is different from Windows 7, but what do you think that they've done right?
Well, there's two things that they've done very, very well. Number one is just the engineering in it and the performance level. I've been switching back and forth between a notebook running Windows 7 Ultimate and on the same notebook running the final release of Windows 8. And the difference in performance, the difference in startup times, responsiveness, and everything is just night and day. So just that sheer, blocking and tackling fundamental engineering in terms of performance is number one. Number two, the thing that people, you don't really think about until you actually use this thing day in and day out, is the synchronization of settings, data, mail and stuff. I install Windows 8 on a new PC. I connect it. I just type in my Microsoft account address, what we used to know as a Windows Live ID, and all of a sudden my mail, my files, my settings, everything is there. I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to go through any setup. They've done that really well, and in fact, with the new look for SkyDrive, Outlook.com, you're really starting to see all of those synchronized pieces click into place.
Yep, and I would agree, especially on the second point, because if you have a family, for example, and you're sharing one tablet among multiple users, how great is it to be able to sign in and have that person's tiles and sort of the apps that you approve front and center, as opposed to figuring out what they can and can't access, right?
Right, and that is kind of the Achilles heel of an iPad. My wife has an iPad. I don't use it. I mean, I pick it up every once in a while and will look at a website on it or something, but I can't get my own mail on it without doing, without jumping through hoops. I can't get my own apps and files on it. Those are basically one user, one device. And so, Microsoft's heritage is multiple devices, multiple users, and sort of corporate grade security. So, so putting that into Windows 8, they've done really well.